Well, hello everybody, again, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're all feeling great, doing fine. It's another nice sunny day, so I'm out on the bike again, out on the big Z900, doing yet more testing, etc. So today we are testing two things. Heated vest that I mentioned in the last video, but the storage card, the SD card, ran out of space, so the footage was no good. So here we are again, take two, a few days later. So it's a cheap heated vest bought from Amazon. It was £37. I'm not sponsored, of course, by the makers of. I just bought it with my own money as an alternative to the more expensive big name brands. So I have it, I'm wearing it at the moment, and I have it on the hottest setting. Today it's a lovely day, but I would say it's about 10 degrees here in Scotland, maybe 11, but I have it on the hottest setting and my body is well toasty. It's well warm, and granted I'm not going particularly fast, I'm only driving along at about 50 odd mile an hour, as you can see. If I increase the speed it would change, but no, I think that this is fine. I think much warmer ambient temperature and this would be too hot, in which case you could knock it down to the second setting. The quality seems fine. It's got sort of width adjustments at the side, like a zipper type arrangement, 3 different positions. So if you're a bit larger, you can adjust it. It also has things over the shoulder, little popper things, so you can adjust it up and down again to your height. Quality seems okay, it seems fine. I think it would be a great thing for if you were hiking, golfing, fishing, but I don't do any of those things, so it's just biking for me. So yeah, very early days, but so far, yeah, feels great, lovely and hot. In fact, I think it's too hot. I think I'm going to have to stop at some point and knock it down a setting. Yeah, don't know much else I can tell you about it. It's doing exactly what it says on the tin. Yeah. So the make escapes me, the manufacturer. I will try and put a link in the description below if I can work out how to do that. I'm still very basic at this filming and editing thing, but I think it's Everlure. It's on Amazon anyway, and yeah, my short experience with it so far, I would recommend it. What else have I been testing? Well, a few months ago I bought a cheap intercom system for the bike, for the helmet. Again, you can spend the money on the big names, Senna and what's the other one, Cardo. They are obviously the market leaders, I would say. I opted, as I'm a tight Scotsman, for cheaper Amazon thing. So my one is a Ford Sports MS-1 Air, I think it's called. I've had it for months, but I just installed it into the helmet this morning before I left to come out. It was a bit fiddly and I need to tidy it up a bit when I get back home, but I do have it working. So my findings so far are that for calls it works well, but anything more than maybe 40-45 miles an hour, nah, impossible. The caller could only hear wind noise, anything more than 40, maybe 50. And a similar thing I would say with music. If you're riding around town at very low speeds, yeah, works fine. You can hear the music, no problem. Once you get up to 55, 60 miles an hour, no. Too much wind noise. You cannot hear the music. So I'd be interested to hear from anyone who uses the Cardos or the Sennas of this world to see what the difference is. I do have a friend who uses Cardo, so I will be asking him. But yeah, it's not much good for music above 50, I would say. I'm just gonna quickly stop here and turn this heated vest down because it actually feels like it's burning me. It's so hot. So give me a second. Can't see, I think that's it, done it now. Let's try that. So I'm now on the middle setting. See how that goes, but yeah, that top setting is just far too hot. Yeah, like I say, almost like burning. And off we go again. Little blast up to the speed. So yeah, two things checked out on the bike. Ford Sports, well, depending on feedback I get from my friend on his Cardo, I'm not sure if I would stick with it. I need to try pairing it with his intercom out on a ride and see how that is, if we can communicate. I might try that next week. But no, I think the Ford Sport's going to be a no, I think, unfortunately. I can't remember how much that was, but it was, yeah, I think it may be 60 quid, something like that. What I would say is the packaging and the quality of the product in terms of, you know, how it looks and feels, no complaints, it looked great, but yeah, all of that's no good if it doesn't work great. It does work, just, yeah. So 1 out of 2 things tested is a positive. So what else are we going to talk about today? Well, look at the view. Lovely, isn't it? Bit of a channel update. Anybody who watched any of the previous videos that I made last year will know that I had an old Suzuki GS 1000 from 1978, which was a restoration project. But due to the various issues, various things, not issues, just various circumstances, decided to let it go. Somebody made me an offer, one of my friends made me an offer for it, and I just thought, no, I've had this for 12 years and never really done much with it, so I let him have it. We came to an agreement and he now has it, and I'm sure that he is going to make it into something really quite special. He has a collection of Suzuki bikes, all different ones, big ones, and each one of them is immaculate. Just fantastic collection of bikes. So I'm sure the old JS is going to join that and be a lovely machine. I'm a bit sad to let it go, but I'd rather somebody was making something nice out of it and enjoying it when it's finished. I would hope that I could make a video of it once it's done. So yeah, that's something to come probably much later on this year. Yeah, so the fact that the GS is now gone means that there is a little gap in my garage. So we're just down to the 2 bikes now. So we've got the Z900, which I'm on right now, and still got the R1, the O2 R1. So yeah, there is a gap, because there's been 3 bikes for years. Now there are only 2, so I think it's probably only fitting that I fill the space and bring it back up to 3. So it's what to get, or what to buy. So this is obviously a massive subject, because I just love motorbikes. I love all different types of motorbikes. So yeah, it's very difficult for me to pin down one bike that I'm gonna get or want. I tend to get fixated on a model and I research it till I'm blue in the face, and then see something else and go, oh, what about that, etc, etc. I'm sure I'm no different to many of you. So I did, my kind of obsession at the moment, not quite an obsession, but my want is some kind of adventure bike, looking for comfort. I think I'm gonna slow back down again so you can hear me. I'm looking for comfort. So in my mind, I'm thinking sitting on something like a Triumph Tiger, with handguards, with big screen in front, with heated seat, heated grips, cruise control, quick shifter. Most of those things I've never had on a bike, even though I've had bikes for 40 or 50 years. Not quite 50. So yeah, the problem that I have with the Triumph is it's a tall bike, And I'm not a tall person. I'm a short person. Which, yeah, could be problematic. So it's deciding whether I want to go for it and have on your cell, whether I want to have a lowering kit or try and go down the low seat option, because obviously Triumph do a couple of options. They also do a low model. It's actually sold as a low model, but they don't come up that often, and they're quite few and far between. So yeah, I'm a bit. So the alternatives to a Triumph Tiger, we're looking at BMW F800 GS. Don't think they are quite so well spec'd as a Tiger, so yeah, not sure, but you know, no qualms about buying a Beamer. I'd probably rather have the Beamer if I'm honest, but the F800 I think is the kind of entry model for their adventure range. Thinking of the words there. Just got to pause for a minute and look at this scenery. It's beautiful, beautiful. So yeah, you've got the usual BMW suspects, you know, the big GSs, but I think they are just too big for me. Just too small for one of them. Plus, I don't know if I can justify the cost of one of those. I mean, my riding is going to be mainly day rides. Maybe long days in the summer here and there, but the majority of the time it's just a few hours here and there on a nice day. So yeah, there are other options in the adventure bike category. You've got some of these Chinese makes now those bikes look great. They look great. There's CF Moto. I don't know the models of any of these. There's what's the other one? QJ. They look great, and you know, you're getting a brand new one of those for the price of a second-hand big name. Look at this idiot! Thank you so much. That was close. You all saw that. I'm not speeding, it wasn't my fault. So yeah, you got the Chinese stuff. QJ Motors, I think that is one. As I said, CF Moto. There are others, the names escape me right now. I'm just concerned that it's just the depreciation might be a bit much, but I don't know. I'm not ruling them out. If I was to come away from the adventure bike style and maybe just think, right, I'll just get the sports tourer type thing. So, because the Z that I'm on now is great. I love it. It's a brilliant bike, but it's, you know, it's a naked, or super naked as they describe them as. So I think I probably, but I need something with a bit of protection. I think that's what I need. The first thing I thought of was another Kawasaki 1000 SX, but I just wondered if that was maybe just a bit too similar to this. There are so many bikes, but I think, yeah, it's looking like the wants would be some protection, so fairing, screen, and the techie bits could do with, well, heated grips is an almost necessity. I've got to have heated grips on my next bike, and cruise control is not a necessity, but I would really like it. Heated seat, but I mean, I think we're stretching it for that. So, yeah, as they say in these videos, comment below with any recommendations, etc. Not really at the point where I'm ready to buy something at the moment, but you know, again, as I said before, if you're anything like me, you look and look all the time anyway. And I normally find it's when you're just idly looking around a bike shop somewhere that someone springs out at you and you end up having to buy it. So, yeah. Slow down for the kiddies. Doing the cycling proficiency. How many of you did that? I remember doing that a long time ago. Don't think I could get on a push bike now. Jesus, it would bloody kill me. So yeah, just a bit of a quick short chat about things. Channel update, what else? Yeah, editing. So at the moment I just film something on my DJI Osmo Action 4 and just basically upload that to YouTube using YouTube Studio or YouTube Editor. Now I want to do stuff, obviously get better at it and put more into it, make it a bit more professional looking. So I believe if you have like two separate videos and you want to make one video, or if I had a second camera and I had two lots of footage, you cannot do that on YouTube. You cannot make one video from like two separate bits of film, as it were. You need to use an external video editing app or software, and then upload the completed article to YouTube. So there are so many, again, and there's so many recommendations. My issue is that the laptop I have is not particularly powerful, so I find that anything takes hours, whether that's to just upload the footage onto it, to be able to edit it takes hours, and that's before you edit it and then upload the finished article, and that's just for one video, like this video I'm doing right now. I'll have to leave this on overnight to upload. So yeah, I'm thinking of CapCut. That seems to come up quite a lot. So anybody got experience with CapCut? Would you use that, or would you not use that, or is there something else? But bearing in mind that the laptop that I'm using is not very powerful and not very loads of memory and storage and all that good stuff. So yeah, again, recommendations in the comments below, please, if enough people watch the video, of course. Yeah. So I think I'm going to cut it short there, people, because I don't want to risk the memory card running out again, so I'd rather stop it now. And hopefully it's worked and I can get this uploaded overnight. Anyway, I'll just get clear of this little village. Don't know how I've changed some settings on the audio, so I'll be interested to see what happens, if it works or if it's better or crap. But anyway, that is it for me for now. If you have watched all the way to this point, thank you very much, and if you like it, motorbike content, please like and subscribe, because I plan to keep going and just keep videoing stuff. Anyway, ride safe if you're out there, and take care. Goodbye for now.